People have been making movies on iPhones for years. Music videos, TV shows, and feature films that played in actual cinemas. Oscar-worthy stuff. And me, I've been using mine to photograph my lunch. But today, I'm going to fix that by making one short film. No dialogue, no crew, no excuses. And what's more, I will only have 6 hours to write, shoot, and edit it. Okay, let's get to it. So the other day I was going through my hard drives, looking for space, yet again, and I found this old iPhone footage, shit I shot months ago, and it bothered me. Because I remembered shooting those shots and thinking I should really make something with this. And then, of course, I didn't. Story of my life lately. So I needed to do something about this. I needed a plan. And I tell you, it was gonna have to be a simple one. So here it is. One story, one day, one location. A mini movie, so to speak, and with only 6 hours to do it. There's just one little problem. I don't have a story yet. We should probably fix that. I'll go fix that, like, now. So I spent the next hour brainstorming ideas that could be shot within a matter of hours, and it took way longer than expected. This is honestly the hardest part of any filmmaking project, coming up with an idea and scripting it out. But nearly 2 hours in, I had something. Think espionage, think corporations, think suits, think Christopher Nolan. You'll see it later. So armed with our story, it was time to make a move and go full throttle into the next phase. Production. They say when it comes to filmmaking, embrace your limitations. And an iPhone has many. The biggest one, light. And just as I was about to continue my story, this happened. Setback number 1. Jesus. I just got this fixed a week ago. And here we are. Fucked. Shit. So with my 6-hour deadline approaching fast, I decided to regroup and look for a solution fast. So I spent the next 20 minutes weighing up my options. I could either borrow a bike, buy a bike, steal, or I could just walk. So I spent the next hour walking through jungles, fields of pollen, and thick grassy bush. But eventually, I arrived at my destination. This is the location, this little bench. That's all I was looking for, a quiet enough bench. It's not even that quiet around here, but quieter than other places. Famous last words, because only a few minutes in, this happened. And this wouldn't be the last time, because every time I went to press record, somebody would either walk into the shot or sit on the bench right in front of me. After the 4th time in a row, I decided to relocate. But every time I found a new bench, the same thing would happen. I couldn't believe it. Okay, I'm actually moving location right now because people kept going into the shot. So I'm trying to find somewhere else that's relatively quiet that I can just get these 10 shots and get the fuck out of here. But just as I was about to give up hope, I came across this. An ancient Mayan temple of some sort. And with little to no time left, I began setting up for the shoot straight away. Okay, so right now what I want to do is set up the tripod with the iPhone on it and align this Aztec structure, this ancient Mayan structure that I just discovered. That's going to be my center point for the 2 characters to meet. Originally it was supposed to be a bench. Just use that as the center point where they meet, set the exposure and line it up. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then shoot the first shots. And just as I started to shoot, this happened. I just found out my iPhone's battery is 20%. I guess walking around in the heat all day did not help. So I spent the next 30 minutes shooting as fast as I could, but every time I checked my phone, the battery was going down way quicker than I thought. And before I knew it, it was at 6%. All I could hope for now was to get as many shots as possible and somehow use them in the edit. And then the inevitable happened. It's completely dead. I got maybe a half an hour out of it, and that was pretty terrible. I was hoping for a lot more. I was planning for a lot more. to get the right angles, to get the right shots.
So after quickly packing up my stuff, it was time to call it a day and begin the long walk home to face the edit. Okay, that was a lot tougher than I thought. 25,000K walking on these shoes. But I'm gonna try and get this edit out as fast as I can. Hopefully the footage that I shot today was okay. Try and get this done. Now I'm gonna save you the pain of watching me edit, but I'll say this much. It took way longer than I expected. So without further ado, get your popcorn ready. I present to you the briefcase. Enjoy.
Oh, by the way, do you want me to give you a review on Facebook Marketplace or? No problem. Great. Thanks for the brief there. The parking, you never know what you can get on Marketplace. Thanks.
Okay, that's a wrap. You made it to the end. Thank you. So, in summary, can you make an iPhone movie in 6 hours or less? No, you can't. Don't even stop. I don't think so. At least I can't. But here's the thing. Sometimes it's okay to give yourself that extra bit of time, because what's a few more hours or a few more days compared to a few years of unrealized projects sitting on some old hard drive somewhere? And having ridiculous deadlines like that sometimes is a good thing, because it forces you to move, forces you into action, to get out of the comfort zone, as they say. If you enjoyed this video, if you watched to the end, I appreciate it. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.